Hello, Vault. Actually, I have bad news for you. You can't actually hear. You can't be here right now. Actually, you can't. You can't be here right now. Actually, you need to skedaddle. You need to skedaddle. Actually, come on. No, you have to close your eyes. Fine. You have to close your eyes. Fuck you. Close your goddamn eyes then. It, look away from the stream and mute it if you want your channel points, but you're not supposed to be here. Like, I I've never known someone who's being told they're about to maybe get attacked and they're like, ugh, how dare you? Jeez, God forbid I attack my friend. Anyway, hi everyone! Carol, fuck you times two. Okay, bitch, got in. Anyway, hello everyone. I sound congested because I am, because I woke up this morning and had a stuffed nose. Why? Don't know, God hates me. Currently working on getting Artfight to cooperate with me so I can access my goddamn bookmarks! Your only viewer gone. Okay, bye. Oh, do you want me to ping you when I'm done? Hello, wife. We doing Artfight. Artfight. Please! Yeah, I want movie? Okay, I'll let you know when I'm done. Or if Artfight would load. This is ridiculous. Why did that just okay, whatever. I know, like, the Artfight thing is bad right now, but, like, guys, come on. I just want access to my bookmarks. Okay, realistically, I should change my bookmarks. You better not take 20 years. You know, just for that, I might. Bye for real. Okay, see you in a little bit. I'm doing an attack for Bolt, so Bolt has to leave. Because otherwise, Volt's gonna see it too early. So if I can just grab my bookmarks. I'm getting my point, though. Okay, get your points. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I gotta find someone to attack. Choose which one of Volt's characters to attack. I have an idea in my head. Once I've got one, I'll put it onto the stream and put, like, the character's name and stuff. I hope everyone's having a good Wednesday, though. I do apologize for being so late. I was really tired earlier. And I fell asleep. Because this is my youngest sibling's birthday today. They're 13, so I was kind of like hanging around for that stuff. So I wanted to make sure, you know. It's taking so long. By the way, I'm not exaggerating. I forgot. Like, hang on. We'll do a little. I'll even prove to you guys. Like, 1 second. I forgot that Artfight is so bad on the first day. I'm up here for some reason. I forgot why. Welcome to the board, first of all. And if you can see, I spent time on these before the stream, and I'm really proud of these. Okay? Okay. So first of all, we just... Hello, Artfight. I want to go to my profile. It's, it sure is gonna take a second, huh? Additionally, I think this is because fucking Andrew Hussey, as in the Homestuck guy, is on Artfight, so that's probably not helping the traffic at all, actually. There we go, see? Finally. So... I think let me just change Vault's list to be Vault's username. Username. Set. Oh god, it's falling outside. Get back here. Okay, there we go. Okay, and a character name. There we go. Who do I want to attack from Vault first? I have an idea. If it would load! Please, Artfight! I'm begging you. Okay, there we go. There we go. So, I'm debating. I'm not debating anything. I'm debating nothing. Okay. Alright, let's get to it. I'm delaying this. Right. Artfight, can I save the reference, please? This is hell. This is hell, by the way. I forgot how bad this is. Every year. Every year I'm like, oh, it's not that bad, and every year I forget. I slept through, like, the first, what, like, would have been, started at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I slept through the first 5 hours of Artfight. It's really funny, because usually every year I'm usually, like, directly on it, like, I'm there at the scene of the crime. Nope. This time I slept for once. Which is good for my health, obviously. So, just so people who are coming in, people who aren't, who are not new to my streams, but aren't used to the art things, or have no idea what Artfight is. Artfight is a art game that happens every year, where you and a bunch of other people draw stuff for each other essentially, and you do free art for each other. And it's art trading, so you can revenge this person to make them art back, but you don't have to. Especially if you don't have the energy, or if you're gonna, like, a lot of popular people get way too many attacks, so they can't attack everyone back. But it's fun. There's supposed to be stuff behind it. I have my opinions on some of the elements, certainly, but overall I enjoy it, so that's why I wanted to stream it this year. I know a lot of people are gonna be streaming it though, so because I opened my YouTube, there's Artfight streams. I opened my Twitch, I'm being suggested Artfight streams, which is really funny. Because it's like, ah, thank you, Twitch. I appreciate that you want me to go watch other artists. So, hang on. Niggas to watch in full time how I sketch things and how much I hate sketching things. Alright, like that. Actually, I have a better idea for that hand. Yeah, so, I'm not streaming tomorrow, but every time I'm streaming Barley, maybe once per week, it is just gonna be purely Artfight attacks. So. Also, Gwen, if you're here still, at some point you're gonna have to leave stream as well, I'm sorry. Any friend who is currently in stream is going to have to leave at some point today, during the stream. Because I'm going to be drawing for everyone. And I'm sorry. No, yeah, unless you, listen, you can, like, mute the stream and stuff, so that's totally fine. To still get your points and everything. But, like, unless you want your attack spoiled for you, you have to leave stream. Not right now, not right now. You don't have to vault right now. But later. I'll like warn you beforehand, like, I'm going to work on an attack for you. You should look away now. I didn't have a plan of who my first attack was going to be this year, to be fair, but Volt, like, immediately attacked me. Well, not immediately, but, like, I was, like, vaguely looking at my phone, like, bleary-eyed, and I, like, oh, hey, Volt puts the star on the car. I was like, ah, shit. The bastard got me, so. I was like, oh, okay, well, first attack of the year is going to be Volt, because I think it would be fun. Also, I wanted to draw Volt's, Mo, which is, his Regek CBT, and I love Mo very much. And I'm planning to draw this character again at some point, but I wanted to... I want to draw Mo. I miss Mo. Man, I love a Regek. I'm sure hope nothing bad happens in it. Chill here. Okay, alright, now we can actually work on the sketch. Oh, well, the line art, because I do sketch, and then I do a line art, and this is about it. Alright, let me get to do the line this character. I do hope everyone's okay, though. Hope everyone's having, like, a good Wednesday. No, I can't gamble till... Blur your eyes. Bolt's like, no, I can't gamble until you're done. I'm like, blur your eyes? Like, just pretend you don't see. Okay. I'm part of these graphics because I make them really quickly. Like, came downstairs and was like, shit, okay, I want to stream today. And then I was like, oh, fuck, wait, I need to make those graphics. Because I was supposed to make them yesterday. I was supposed to finish 2 other references yesterday. And I haven't. So, at this point, I might finish them a different day. But for all intents and purposes, they also just might not get finished. And so, I'm in agony. Those are like ear wings? Yes. Wings. Yeah, that face. Oh god, compared to the body, this face is to be smaller. Or bigger, sorry. Looking down at the thing, why does it look so proportionally wrong? That's why it looks so proportionally wrong. I always hope people don't mind that there might be like less commentary than there is usual on the stream, just because I'm so locked in with drawing. Today's been a good day though. Other than like having this like fucking sinus shit happen to me, which was sucking. It was sucking this morning, so I was like, no, don't let me get sick before Artfight. I'm not sick, it's just my nose being set off. But no, today's been a really good day actually. Some stuff's happened, and I'm like, oh fucking finally. So like, not to mention I get more memory from my laptop tomorrow, which is a fucking godsend because it might be able to. Drumroll, please. Play Dead by Daylight without crashing. What? Oh my god. That's like should be the fucking basic thing it can do, but you know. So that's gonna be fun. I'll let you know, because I'm gonna have to stress test it. Because my parents putting more memory in this thing. If it doesn't work, I am just going to, be very upset. And just mope around. And be like, I wanna play Dead by Daylight, but I can't play Dead by Daylight. And if you play with me, I will. Because if it doesn't, it means I have to play on console, and I don't want to play on console. Playing Night on console sounds like my personal hell, and I will not subject myself to that. Sorry, not sorry, but I know you play on console, but the difference is you don't play Night. Go to my world? It's not happening. I refuse, actually. I'm not joining your world. I'm trying to play Night? I'm so sorry for you. Dude, he's so hard to play on console. Fuck, I missed Deer Hunt. And Singularity, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, wife. Singularity fucking sucks on Xbox? I can imagine. Besides these people getting close together. Oh god, this face looks horrible. Ah, fuck. I forgot that I don't like drawing. Okay, why do I just want to don't like drawing? I forgot that, like... Oh no. What have I done to myself? It's fine. It's fine. I'm being over dramatic. I just might need to redo the entire base sketch, you know? That looks fine. Wait, I know what's wrong. There we go. I also debated, for music, because I didn't want to just play Pop Free music, which I am doing right now, is playing Guilty Gear's OST. But I have no idea if that would get my stream muted on the VOD or not. And I was like, I don't want to risk that. So instead, we're going with good old copyright free music, but I am probably going to test that at some point. Like, or look into it properly. Because it doesn't get copyrighted, or it doesn't get, like, properly issued on YouTube. You just probably get to monetize. Because Arc System don't really give a fuck. Or they just chill like that. But the other issue is, Twitch's thing is automatic. So even if it is copyright free, Twitch might just look at it and go, like, automated system might just go, that's copyrighted music. So they will just mute the stream. And so it sucks, because I can't, like, just play whatever I want. Which means that the music I have to play is music that might not motivate me to draw as much. I have been considering finding a way to play music on an application that you guys can't hear. So that way I can still draw perfectly fine and not have to, like, worry about it. But at the same time, it's like, how the fuck am I gonna do that, so... That's something I'm gonna be looking into. That way I can play whatever music I want consistently. I don't have to worry about getting fucking copyrighted. Because it is so hard to find copyright-free music that doesn't get is actually copyright-free, or will get you muted on Twitch. Oh shit. Okay. That is the face done. I can move on to the body. Okay. Making the arm shorter because I realize they kind of look too big. I'm starting to get hungry. I'm gonna have to get up and make food, which is fine because there's food around, but it's like, ugh. I have chicken nuggets and mashed potato for dinner, essentially with some gravy. Gwen, have you ever done any? If you're still here. I keep saying if you're still here just in case like you're not and I don't look stupid. Have you done any attacks yet? Because I haven't actually seen any. Because I haven't been looking at fucking Artfight. I've been sleeping all day. I'm just curious. I'm intrigued. Has my wife made any beautiful art? I have not yet. You'd have to show me when you make it. I woke up at 2 p.m. That's so fair, dude. I woke up like an hour ago and my mom was watching Phineas and Ferb and I was like, oh shit. Peak? Because my mom is my mom really likes Phineas and Ferb. Because she also used to watch it when we were watching it growing up. God, Phineas and Ferb is so fucking good, by like, sorry. Can we just like... Let me take a second. Just to appreciate how good that show was. Because it was so good. First woke up at 12 p.m. and night shift's totally fucked up sleep schedule, so I wake up in the afternoon now. That's fair. I've heard that night shifts are fucking hell, and I'm so sorry, wife. I hope it gets better for you soon. My next response is going to be quit your job and become my Ekin, and that is not an appropriate response. I apologize. Help, please. I mean, I don't get paid that much. Also, I'm sorry. I don't know if Vault will decide. I don't know if Vault will watch the VOD or will like come back at some point and hear this. I'm so sorry. I'm butchering her. In fact, I hope Vault isn't here at all and is like secretly watching the stream. I can see me butchering this. Oh, last night, it's just a fun little anecdote while I'm drawing. Me and Vault, sorry, me and Ollie went down a rabbit hole. Hold on, I have to reload now, kind of odd. I'm sorry, wife. Yeah, funny little anecdote is last night, me and Ollie went through so someone on Twitter drew Charlie Kirk, sorry, no, it wasn't Charlie Kirk, it was the commissioners for Persona, but everyone saw it as them drawing Charlie Kirk as a furry. Okay, over. Okay. Okay, so I'll read. So me and Ollie last night were bored of our minds. No, sorry, we were looking at something on Twitter, and I saw like someone draw an image, like a furry image of Charlie Cook. It was a joke image. I was like really confused, and I was laughing and going, "Huh, that's funny." And Ollie was like, "No, this is a thing." I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Yeah. Look it up on Twitter." And I couldn't find anything. Found the tweet, sent it to me, and I was met with the horror of a conservative MAGA furry. Majority. That's not how that works. Who does a little bit of THC on the side to sleep and has like, it was such a weird thing. Like, there's so much of it that doesn't make sense because they were a Good Omens fan and a Boys fan. And I was sat there going, how are you a fan of those things? Like, I don't know, I've done the Last Airbender. Girl, pick a stroll. It was hilarious just like continuing to see all this shit. And those of you in the Discord server, will have noticed there's a random sticker that's like in the style of like only you can prevent forest fires. It's like only you can prevent furry drama. The artist drew that. We have that saved because we thought it was fucking hilarious. So that's why that's there. But they had like your characters here that had like the Turning Point USA, yeah, that has like freedom and there was American flag behind it, and it was so fucking funny. Me and Ollie genuinely could not stop laughing because we were in tears. They had your character here that was just this, okay, it was like holding a Bible, and listen, I'm just saying this off the bat. I don't give a shit what your religion is. I don't make fun of people for religion. I make fun of, like, religious institutes. For example, I didn't grow up religious, but the fucking school I went to fucking tried to beat the word of God into me. Did not appreciate that. Love the slight religious, like, not even trauma, I guess, but my mom has religious trauma. Because my mom grew up in a JW household. So, I've known JWs, because she never was one, but, they're quite popular over here. They're fucking insane, by the way, again, they're fucking insane. They're not as bad as Mormons, but they're they're up there, I'd argue. Like, I think I'd rather be, if I had to be stuck in a room with either of them, I think I'd rather shoot myself, but, like, you get the point. Anyway, so, I don't make fun of any people's religion. Your religion is your religion. Do what you want, girl. I believe in some weird shit. However, I will make fun of the big, like, corporations. I'll make fun of church, and I'll make fun of people who clearly do not understand the Bible. I have not personally read the Bible. You know who has read the Bible? My mother. My mother has read the Bible. She gave me a little book of Bible as a kid. You're not supposed to read those, by the way. So she's read it. So everything I know about the Bible has been from her, which she's told me. There is nothing to do with homosexuality in the Bible, by the way. So that's bullshit. But it's just so funny of, like, my mom will see something, or I'll mention it to her, and she'll go, that's not what that says in the Bible. Like, she's not even, like, she's like, that's not what's in the Bible? Huh? It's really funny. Because part of her is, like, making fun of them. But another part of her is, like, being autistic going, but that's not what's written. You're misquoting it. And I just think it's really funny. But it's insane to me. Because, again, I've met some really lovely Christians who are what Christians should be. Who should be inviting, who are friendly, and are just very sweet people. I've also met batshit insane Christians. I've had exes who were Catholic. My previous ex claimed that he was not Catholic, he was just interested in God and knowing stuff. He absolutely was. He was fucking weird with it. And then one of my exes from high school was a Catholic, and, well, he didn't exactly follow those teachings. But I have a natural distrust nowadays anyway of, like, if I'm going to go on a date with someone for whatever reason, it's like, you're a Christian. Ew, yeah. Dude, I don't know what he was on. But, like, I've always, I don't know, to wrap up that to a more, like, a funner and, like, happier point. Yeah, religious fanatics are people I have white times with. Yeah, especially Christians. I'm sorry. But, like, I actually have always found other religions very interesting, because as a kid, for some reason, it was nice that my school, my, like, Scottish primary school, was like, here's this BBC thing, and it was kids, like, these people would go, the producers and, like, the camera crew would go to these kids' houses, and it was like, how does your religion work? And it would be like, Hinduism, Sikhism, not Muslimism. That's not what that is. I am so sorry, my dyslexia's getting the best of me. What is it? Islamic faith, I believe? I'm so sorry if that's wrong. It's been a while. But essentially, they would go to these houses, and the kids would tell them all about, like, their practices, what they believed in. It was just really sweet, because it was done in a no-judgment thing, and the kids would tell them about festivals that they did, and it was really cute, and I really wish that was still a thing. Because I think it's such a fun way of both, educating kids, but also, like, you know, showing, like, yeah, this is fun. And it didn't, like, say that any of these kids' religions were wrong, and it didn't say anyone was, like, you know, it didn't say you were wrong for not believing in them. It was just a cute little show, and I appreciate that, because, like, holy shit. Why isn't that still a show? I still want that as a show. I love learning about other people's religions, other people's religious practices, because I think they're so interesting, and it interests me. I'm really autistic, and so this sort of thing interests me. Also, but people who follow Islam are called Muslims. Okay, so it is Islam, thank you. I do appreciate that, thank you. Because I've always gotten that messed up in my head, because, like, with most of the religions, it's like, oh, you follow Christianity, you're a Christian. Oh, you follow Judaism, so you're Jewish, so on and so forth. And just in my head, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just in my head, there's a slight disconnect of, oh, Muslim is wait, huh? I know there's a reason for it, and it's fine. It's just my dyslexic ass will get messed up on it. But I do appreciate that, thank you. Yeah, I get it, but what's interesting is, sorry, we're just talking about religious stuff now, because I find religion really interesting. Is, fun fact, is it, Jewish, his book. It's not book. I think it's the Quran. I think. Don't quote me if it's not the Quran. I do apologize. Is pro-abortion. Fun fact. Just a little fun fact. Just because I always like bringing up that fact because I think it's really fun and interesting. Is that in it dictates that if a pregnant person, it says pregnant one, but I'm saying pregnant person because fuck you. If someone is pregnant and it's a danger to their life, that they should get an abortion. Which you should get an abortion for whatever reason you want. Like, don't let a fucking old book tell you what to do. That's not to disrespect anyone's religion, but, you know, if you want to get an abortion, go get an abortion. But I think it's really interesting that, you know, the Quran has that in it. It's just there. They're like, yeah, get an abortion. I don't know. I think it's really interesting. Okay, that's the line art done. I could have done better, but also, okay, no, it doesn't look that bad. Okay, no, wait, no, it's kind of cute. Wait, I don't hate it. Are we seeing it? Are we seeing the vision? Let's say Picasso. I think I'm losing it. It's looking good, thank you. All I can imagine right now is because Volt was like, "Can you tell me when you're done with mine?" I'm trying to get my dessert done. If you do, let me know and I'll draw them. But like, I can imagine right now is Volt's just sat there, tapping his like foot, going, "Okay, it's taking a while." At least sketch my husband's one. Ooh, I forgot the hat. Huh? Why does this look so off? The fucking hat. Okay, peace has been restored. Mo has her hat. Huh. Ooh, pardon me. Sorry, talking about religion again. Sorry, we were a very religious, pilled stream today, apparently. A fun fact is, over here, we have the census. Oh, you do it, like, every 5-10 years? It's just so, like, they can get an idea of, like, you know, how many people are in the UK, how many religions do you follow, what is your, like, what's the... It's essentially to find out the average of stuff. So, on there, you can type down, like, your religions, and, like, you can put down, atheist, Christian, Sikh, Muslim, etc., etc. And it's, like, you know, different, like, you know, they have the Church of the Giant Flying Spaghetti Monster, which is a real church, which is really cool. I think they're awesome. And being a Jedi, because so many people started to put it down as a joke, that it is genuinely might be now a recognized religion, and I think that's really funny. Because, like, what do you mean? You fucking nerds managed to get it to be its own thing on the British census. I always just put other and then specify, like, pagan. I would, because I'm a Scottish pagan or a Pict pagan, because I think Pict is the original Scottish. What I fall under? I mean, if you like fuck with magic in some way or other, eat that. See, this is the thing: is that crystals and all that shit, crystal magic, which people are gonna make fun of, whatever. It's actually a part of pagan stuff. And I'm not talking about the healing crystals where someone's like, if you put this jade roller on your face, it'll make, a rose quartz crystal is more likely to bring you love, or, you know, more likely make self-love more easy. So it's a lot of, explaining paganism and stuff is hard because it makes me sound crazy, and sometimes I'm like, is this a real thing? But it's like, most of it is about believing, or it's just like, even if this isn't real, a lot of it's just normal stuff. Like, yeah, a door wash might not bring me luck, or bring good luck to the door, but also it just washed the door, and it smells nice. Or herbal teas. Or fucking... Listen, I have like a wooden dagger somewhere. It's not an actual dagger. It looks sick as fuck, okay? Incense. It smells nice. Pagan feels too vague, which I guess fits me the most because people think specifically I dabbled in spells and having a few pagan books, but I'm not sure. I mean, you can always say that you're not sure. You don't have to figure it out. That's fair. I mean, there's so many, like, subsets of paganism at this point that, like, you can just pick one, or you can pick multiple. I mean, Arguably, yes, I'm a pagan, but my belief is, simply put, that everything is real. Fuck you. I'm not even joking. I genuinely believe that if enough people believe in it, that thing is real. That god or deity is fucking real. And people's belief. Oh god, why is Volt just some... No, well, what? Dingo's a medium. Dingo. Yeah. Dingo. I'm suspicious now. Sorry. So, sidetrack, Dingo sent me a DM and it's just his little, like, emotes. It's, like, devious, and I'm like, what have you done? What has one done? I'm concerned now. Oh, god. Definitely nothing on your Artfight? No? I'm, okay, well, I'm checking it on stream now. We're checking it on stream. Where's my Artfight? Now let's see how long it takes to load. If someone wants to set a timer in the background. Oh! It loaded! Yay! Oh. Oh no. Dingo. Dingo, what's this? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, that's amazing! Oh my god, I love that! Instead of anything, there's one of your favorite artists. Oh, each friend is plus. Oh my god! Oh, he's. Oh my god! He's adorable! There's a little circuit! There's a little circuit! And there's a little amber. Oh my god, that's. Oh my god! That's so cute! Oh my god! This is adorable! And this is like, oh, this is the thing. Let's set up your favorite artist. Each fragment comes with a possible figure, plus the figure mini plush in a mix. Oh, I'm gonna kill you! This is precious! Oh my god! I mean, okay. Hello, saying Dingo. You're dead. This is amazing! Oh my god, I love this. That's so cute. I love that so much, actually. Oh, I'm gonna kill Dingo. Oh, that's so cute. I gotta actually put that in here now. Where's? Hang on. I'm gonna quickly. I'm still here. I'm still here. I just want to put it in the slideshow. Well, I have a second. Properties. Add. Oh, he's so cute. Oh. There we go. Okay. That's so cool. Thank you so much, Dingo. Okay, I sent him the text that you're dead, so he knows. He knows I'm gonna kill him for that. That was so cute though. Bun is so talented. I love that. That's such a fun little thing. It's so creative as well. I love that. And I love that the additional accessories was a circuit. It was a circuit plush from Broken Script and then a little amber because that's my channel points. That's so cute. There's so much thought put into that. That is so sweet. That's my favorite. That's my favorite attack. I love both the attacks I've done so far, but it was so sweet. That's very nice. I think I'm saying so much, and all I can muster in text is I'm going to kill you, and keyboard smashes. Because I'm not very good at like conveying my emotions, but that was so sweet. I love that. That's on the slideshow now, so next time I get up to go do something and I need to put on BRB, it will show up, which I think is fun. I'm really glad. I'm excited to see that. Okay, well, I'm attacking Dingo after this, then. Dingo's not safe for me. I have had plans. And I'll continue to have plans. I'm just gonna finish this one for all. Hiya. Hi, Rusty. Doing Artfight attacks right now. No. It's broken. I'm not drinking right now. I'm in the middle of drawing, so you're gonna have to wait if I drink at all, because I'm very locked into drawing right now. So I want to get these, because these are all just Artfight attacks, so. Okay. Listen, I'm drinking in the background consistently because I need to stay hydrated regardless. Because I have a slight cold. So essentially, you're getting your hydration points worth. I'm just not gonna drink when you do the hydration thing. Because otherwise I'm just gonna need to I'm gonna die essentially, so. But I am drinking, don't worry. My music stop? The answer is yes, it did. No, that's fine. I deleted the ribbons. I deleted the bow part. I was wondering where that had gone. I was like, where did it go? I drew a massive bow here and it wasn't here. How's Artfight going so far? It's going fun. I got to attack so far. Um, which is always good. This is the first attack I'm working on because I slept through the first few hours of it, because I was tired. So I'm catching up now. I got 2 planned attacks so far, for 2 with my friends, and then I'm gonna do a ton of, the ones I have saved in my backlog. Because I have, like, a ton prepared and shit, so. But it's going well, it's fun. The site has gone down and is very slow, as to be expected, because it's Artfight, and the site is always slow/broken on the first day. Hell, it's usually broken on the first few days to first week, to be honest. Especially with how many people there always is. Duplicate that. Flip that. Put it here. Put it there. And then there were a lot of people this year, from what I could tell. Yeah, there's a lot of people. Like, it's it was the 10th anniversary this year, which I wasn't even aware of until like earlier, because I was told it's not 10th anniversary because they made a post about it, and I was like on April Fool's Day, and I was like, oh, so it's not, and people were like, yeah, it's not. I don't know where you got that from, and it was. I was right. But there's 3 teams this year, and I even think with 3 teams, I think we're still gonna have some like issues. Also, doesn't help that the guy who made a very popular webcomic called Homestuck is on fucking Artfight now, and so everyone and their mom is going to try and attack him, or her, them. I'm not sure on their pronouns. I do apologize. But so essentially that's not gonna help. So it should stabilize soon. The site should be fine. But I don't expect I do expect there to be several issues going forward, and that to extend the deadline. Because they always end up extending the deadline because people missed out, or like the site was too slow, so on and so forth. So rip that artist's hand. They don't have to attack back, to be fair. I don't think they're planning to. I think they're just gonna attack people they think are interesting, or like they're gonna try and attack some fans back but think it's like, when it comes to Artfight, you're not gonna be able to get to everyone unless you're fucking insane or you don't get that many attacks. I'm very glad it's not a thing you have to do. I don't think that many people play, to be honest. Okay, there's also, I need to go on to that one at some point. There is a dog shelter on this year, because there was a cat shelter last year that you would draw the cats in hopes to help them adopted more. And there is there's one for dogs that they're doing this year that's very sweet. That essentially, God knows. You draw the dog, they'll post it online, and it's done in hopes that, that it'll encourage, it will get the dog seen more and get them potentially adopted, and the adoptee gets the art with it, and I think that's really sweet. It's a very cute way to bring awareness to the place, specifically the adoption center, and the dogs. It's a very smart way of getting getting the dogs adopted, and it works because a lot of artists are huge animal fans. So it's very cute. I'm looking forward to doing one of those. Did my music stop again? No. This one just stops for is silent for like a couple of minutes. That one's done there. Why do I do this to myself? I should have just found a better way to color in. This is why it takes me so long. Coloring is like doing this specific method of coloring is so I can just do a bucket tool. Instead of just doing the bucket tool and hoping all the lines are closed. No, I do this instead because apparently I hate myself enough to do this consistently. Oh, I have to do this for every attack. Oh, I'm gonna... Ow. Fuck my throat. I'm so scared though for this year's Artfight because I've received so many threats from friends of like, I'm gonna get you, and I'm like, oh god, what do you mean you're gonna get me? And so it's like I'm scared, I'm very scared. Threats have been leveraged at me. I have been told that my time is limited. Will you have a mouth to draw on? I don't think I can draw with my mouth. You know, some people can, and that's amazing. I don't think I can. Month, not... Oh. Yes, I do have a month to draw. Sorry, I'm dyslexic, okay? I read that wrong, leave me alone. I do, but the thing is I do multiple attacks. You do multiple attacks in a month. Which means I'm gonna be sat here for the entire month doing so many attacks. And a month is a lot shorter than you'd think. Like, for Artfight, a month is a lot shorter for the event than people realize. Because people are like, oh, it's a month, I'll be done. And then you're like, you get to like midway through, and you're like, I've only done 10 attacks. My goal was, like, I've had goals where it's like, oh, I'm gonna do 31 days in July. I usually get about, if you do 2 drawings a day, you have 60 attacks. Okay, see, yeah, that makes sense in your head, right? Except when you consider, you gotta consider, A, the quality of the attacks you're doing. So, like, are you doing, like, just sketches? Are you doing full bodies? Are you doing shaded? And then you also have to consider, how long are these gonna take for you individually? And then, what is the complication of the character? And then, do you have the fucking motivation? Do you have the time? Does your hand hurt? Do you need to take a break because you're gonna get burnt out? So many artists get burnt out in the middle or after Artfight. This happens to me. After Artfight, I struggle to draw anything for at least a good few weeks to a month. Maybe 2. It's why I don't usually take on own art during that time, because I'm like, it's not gonna get done. That's why I try to complete all my art before Artfight, which I haven't been able to do this year, because shit's going on in the way of my life. It's like, yes, in theory, if you do 2 attacks every day, you only do about 62. But it's not as easy as it sounds. It's not as easy as it would seem on paper. As someone who's done this for like 2 years now, it's hell. Ugh. Especially as a disabled artist, it is like, I gotta be cautious of how long I draw for, my doings and everything. Oh, I don't know why I'm missing it. Okay, there we go. Yay! Okay, now I can move on to the coloring bit, which is not as hard as that bit. And then I can be done with this one. Oh, no, sorry, I have to shade this one first, but... I'm back when. I'm just about to move on to the coloring and then shading for this. And then I'm gonna be doing Dingo's attack, and then I'm probably gonna move on to... probably Gwen Life's attack. And then I have some fun ones. It's looking so good for her, thank you. Eyes emoji. You can't see it. It's gonna be spoilers. Like, you can avert your eyes, but you can't see it. Like, you can keep the stream on in the background, and I'll, like, I'll just be vague about it and won't say what I'm doing. Just hear me go, wow, this piece of the anatomy is so hard to draw. And that's it. I'll have to leave some point 2 hours, I think, so I gotta get my eyes. Okay. Well, I'll specifically do it when you leave, then. How does that sound? You tell me when you leave, and I'll do your attack then. Sure? Okay. That works for me. Because that gives me time to work on Dingoes, and then, maybe, cause I want to do Mouse's attack, my mutual mouse, shout out Mouse, one of my friends. I'll do attack for her, because I said I would, and I have plans for that one. I want to attack, so there's a person I attack every year, who is Ruth of Roses. We're oof, I like to say we're oofs, but I have no idea if, they think we're oofs, so I wish I could be like, oh yeah, that's my oof, but I don't know, and I don't want to say in case they're like, what? No, I don't consider us oofs, and I'd be like, oh. But they are into an anime called Overlord, which I was absolutely obsessed with for an amount of time when I was like, it must have been like, when I started Artfight, way back in like, oh god, it was like at least 2 years ago. It was a good while back when I was obsessed with that anime. And we met on Toy House, by just being obsessed with it. And they were very sweet, so, since, like, right last year. They bought a character for me? That's so cool, really? Aww, hell yeah. That's my mutual. Since then, I make it a point to attack them every year. And I specifically do their Overlord OC, and they do mine. And it's a very fun, little silly exchange, because I'm like, I hope they do well. I really like that character, and I'm very happy they got them. Hell yeah. Right now, I think they're obsessed with, like, I think they like League of Legends right now. I think, last I checked, it was like a league or something that they're into right now. I'm just happy that I get to see them, like, they're usually doing good when I, like, check in with them, or for Artfight, and it's really nice to see. I love having, like, the mutuals that, like, I've known for a while, that I just check in on every so often. Because, like, obviously I got, my, gang, who I'm all very close with. I got everyone in, I can't say the name of that server on stream. F-Slur Town. Yeah, LOL, the characters on the front page. Ah, okay. Cool, I thought so. I like the OCs, and I like the stuff that they draw for it. It's very cool, it's just not my thing. There. Obviously everyone from F-Town. I'm just gonna start saying F-Town. Very chill, I love them all, they're all very good friends. But I have a couple of people that I've, like, known on, like, Toy House or Artfight for a little bit now. And I just, like, every so often I like to do attacks for them. There's an artist I do an attack for, at least twice now, called Sweetburn, who is a adult artist. They're very sweet. Do you take art attack requests? No, because that is not how Artfight works, I'm afraid. With Artfight, it is, you have an account. Oh my god, they made the design, they go, oh, that's so cute! Wait, really? You're gonna have to send me which one, because, I might know. So, how Artfight works is, you have a profile, you upload your characters, and someone can draw that for you, draw them for you if they want, and people might have, I mean, like, when you text a specific person if I ask you to. Depends if I like the character. I'd be willing to look, but it depends. So hang on, sorry, I'm opening this on stream. When it loads, cause Artfight. Oh my god, it's a dragon! That's so cute! Okay, wait, I'm out of my bookmarks, actually. I'm drawing this character as well, then. Okay. The second image is my art? That's so cute! Yeah, when it loads. AKA the icon. It's funny, because when it wants to load. I've drawn the rabbit, at least last year. I think I've drawn the rabbit before in the past. They're very cool. But that's the character I usually draw. which is our rabbit. See if you would attack. Ah! I'll definitely... if you remind me, I'll look at their profile later. Because I know I follow them on Twitch, and I know they have an art fight. Because I do just do random people that I see. I didn't know they had an art fight though, so I will look at that later. Can I have my colors with these? Question mark? There we go. I should attack the dragon? You should. Attack my oof with me. There's another user that I attack. I didn't attack them last year, I think I got too busy. But it's like Mango X5, I think their name is. I knew them from like way back on Twitter, and we were a lot closer, but we don't really talk much anymore. But there's still someone that I think are really cool, so I do try to attack them. And like they still own a lot of OCs. I think they actually have. They have joined Artfight, but they're not joining today because it's Canada Day. That's so fair. I'll get them when they are not celebrating Canada Day then. They're one of those people that I also, Wrangles 5 is one of those people I just, every so often I'll look at their profile and go, oh, I'm glad they're doing good. Or I'll see them post art of one of my OCs that I gave them, and I'm like, oh, that's sweet. It's always nice to see. I like having those friends that I just, like, will look at and go, I hope you're doing okay, and I do, and they're like, yeah, they're doing okay, so, it's nice to see. Did I? Oh god, I wasn't supposed to call him a bitch. No, I was. Never mind, I'm right. I'm never wrong, actually. This is funny playing right now. It's so fun that they have they've gone with fucking 3 teams this year, which is insane. I forgot to... Fuck's sake. Okay, stop forgetting to draw vital parts of the drawing, please. I wish Mystery was romantic or something else. To be fair, it is like... I like the teams, but I feel like romance would have been cute. Tragedy and comedy are their own 2 teams on their own. Mystery was kind of... Well, I guess because Mystery kind of did come out of nowhere. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. I think it's cool as fuck, and I think the Mystery team is awesome, and I'm sure... I know a lot of people who were like, oh my god, Mystery team. And were, like, in love with it since it was shown. But I was just a little confused, like, looking at it and going, what is this? Huh? So... But that's just me being, like... Old man shakes his head, shakes his fist at Cloud. I was like, what? Why would you do this? Why is it different? I feel like just... Yeah, but I feel like the apparently according to the news post, this isn't, I mean, it works. Mystery is a common theater trope, and I can see it. I see how it works. I see how they landed on that. I can see why they went with it. And I don't hate it. I did read in the thing that they are not going to be doing 3 teams consistently. So this is gonna be consistent, which kind of sucks. I would like if it was 3 teams going forward, because I mean, it's nice having 3 teams. It's nice, because sometimes I've looked in the past and I don't like these Artfight teams, but I wasn't participating. I'm like, wow, I'm sure glad I didn't participate that year. But yeah. I'm intrigued. I'm liking it so far. I think the styles they went with, like the cards and their stuff are really cute. It's easier picking doesn't divide it too unevenly with just 2. Are you saying that like when it's 2 it's easy, it's better, or are you saying when it's like 3, sorry. Yes. It's 2. That's fair. I don't know, I like they went with something different this year. It's fun. I'm not saying you're like, oh, how dare you not like it. I'm just like, yeah, that's fair. I can see I can see your opinion on this. I like it, but, you know. I can be swayed by probably jingling keys, to be honest, so. You put 2 Artfight teams in front of me, and I'm like, whoa, 2 cakes. Or 3 Artfight teams in front of me, I go, whoa, 3 cakes. I went with dark color. Fuck. Yeah, that's probably would have done quicker if I wasn't streaming. Wait, why is there an ad here? Wait, why is there an ad here? Huh? Use an ad blocker. Wait, where's my ad blocker? I guess my built-in fucking ad blocker isn't working on Magma today. Okay? Must have been, Oh, wait, no, that's a bad thing. Wait, no, it's not, it's fine. I was like, wait, that's a bad thing, it's gonna show my location. No, it's not, I have a VPN on. It's fine, never mind, panic over. There's not, potentially doxing advertisements on my Magma. It's just to show United States ads. Hopefully, if I look at the fucking VOD later and I see it's like an ad for something that's like a real life place I'm near, I'm gonna lose my mind. Please, I'm begging you, stop advertising me shit that's like so close to me. I'm a streamer. Stop trying to dox me. It's free. It's built in with my browser. Proton VPN is built into my browser. Oh. Proton itself is a free VPN. Vivaldi just has a built-in VPN and ad blocker, because it's made by the people who made Opera GX, but they're not Opera GX. Don't ask me about my opinions on Opera GX, I gotta not say anything. I feel like a gun. Jokingly, I feel a gun pointed to my head if I say anything bad about Opera GX. Why not use Brave? I never used Brave, and I don't know how much I'd be allowed to, how much I can do with it. Fucking Magma. Also, I just had it recommended to me like ages ago because it's similar to Opera because I was using Opera at the time, and this is where I start talking about my opinions on Opera. Warning, these are my opinions. I'm sure Opera is fine. I'm sure the people who run Opera are nice people. I just don't like the browser because I think, oh god, Opera. It's full of bloatware, first of all. It's got bloatware in that. I've tried that before. It also still runs on Chromium. Opera actually sucks so much ass. It still uses Chromium. They advertise themselves as an anti-Chromium browser, but they still state that if a browser uses Chrome in any way, it's still using Chromium. And also, I just don't like how they advertise it. I'm sorry. Like, no. Please stop advertising your things to appeal to gamers. It is a browser. Please, I'm begging you. Stop it. Like, there's some really cool features. I like that you can play Flash games on it. Vivaldi can also do that. I can also play Flash games on this. I appreciate that I can totally customize my browser. The one I'm using can also do this. Like, this was made by the people who made Opera, and it's a much smaller team. It is... The people behind it will post stuff, and I have, like, posted when I was using Twitter at the time. I posted about Vivaldi before saying, you know, this is my fucking favorite browser, that's my goat. And they did reply, and it's like, yes, getting a reply from a brand isn't a big deal, but it's like, I don't know, it's nice, and it does feel like they care a lot more than most brands. For all I know, Vivaldi might be secretly evil, but, like, I don't know, I'm willing to bet less on that. I just don't like Opera, I especially don't like Opera GX. It's just, I don't know, it feels like it's full of a lot of features and bloatware, and again, runs on Chromium. It's not anti-Chromium, it's not Chromium-free. And I just don't like it. I've also had bad experiences using it, so... Yeah, that's not shitting on anyone who does use it, or is currently watching the stream with Opera. It's just, eh. I just don't think it's good. Also, I've just never used any other browser. Growing up, I've used Chrome, and then I moved to Firefox, and then I found out Firefox is not ass, but Firefox isn't great either. And then I was using Opera, and it was like, ah, fuck, Opera's also shit. And Opera was also going to start using, I think at the time it was NFTs? I think this was way back when NFTs were becoming a thing. This was before AI was a problem. I was like NFTs at the time. And I was like, fuck that. And so I moved browsers to this, and I haven't moved since. So I'm sure there's a million and great browsers out there. I'm gonna keep using Fluffy. Oh god, if I fuck those colors up. No, I haven't, thank god. I thought I got the colors wrong. Is this false character? Yes. It's one of false characters. Doing the yellows the right way? Yes, it is. Thank god I was lose my shit. It is based off a character from a Minecraft ARG called a Reject. They're cute. They are, yes. I would like them because I have a similar looking character. Shout out Vault. Vault's cool as fuck. That's my gut. There we go. That's the hot button. I still have so much work to do. Volt literally sent a message into the server. Are you done yet? And I was like, no. I'm coloring. I also have no idea what age they are, because they could be like 20 and it could also be like 14. I could never know. I won't give Volt's actual age, but Volt is under 18. That is what I will say. I'm not gonna say what age Volt is, both because I don't know if Volt is comfortable with that, and also because I don't feel comfortable giving out a minor's age online, but Volt is under the age of 18. I met them I met him at a point where I didn't know, and I've kind of just picked it up and went, okay, you're my kid now, so, in a very silly way, I just kind of, like, picked the ball up like a stray cat. Vaughn, if you're watching this, Vaughn, or if you're watching this at any point, I promise, I mean that in an affectionate way. I'm not being mean. But no, Vault is under 18, so. Understandable, don't worry about that, just community because they're very into Among Us. To be fair, I've met plenty of, one of my friends, who is, I think, like, 22? She's, like, huge into Among Us, and playtime and all that, so. That's the funny thing is, you can't judge people, like, you can't go, oh, you're definitely this age when they're into something, because half the time it's like, oh, you're actually not 15. You're not a 15-year-old child, you're, like, 27. You're 27. Which is fine, I'm not judging people, I'm 21 and I'm into some, like, childish interests. But I think it's funny that you can't really base people's age of interest anymore. How long has there been spikes on this? There's been spikes on this the entire time and I haven't noticed. Fuck! Dude. I'm gonna lose my mind. Not really. I just don't want to miss any details. Anyway, that's a random topic change. You gonna be streaming Artfight tomorrow? No. Thursday is my day off, so I will not be streaming regardless. I'll still be doing Artfight attacks, but I am not streaming tomorrow because it is my day off, so. I'll be streaming back on Saturday, but I take Thursdays and Fridays off. Because if I stream so consistently, damn no birthday stream. Is it your birthday tomorrow? Yeah, aw. I'm sorry. Well, happy birthday in advance, and I will probably text you it if you want. Or, not if you want. I will probably DM that to you tomorrow, then I'll make sure to text you happy birthday. But technically, it's the 2nd of July over here, so technically it is your birthday, so technically I'm not wrong by saying happy birthday. I just fucked that up in my... Yeah, I did. Here we go. I should have done this before I did the hair. Fuck. Thank you for the happy birthday, of course. It is my younger sibling's birthday today, so. They turned like 13. Which is insane. They got like a massive King Ghidorah. Their only birthday gift today, other than a Godzilla wallet, because they're a huge Godzilla fan, is a not King Kong, is the King Ghidorah 1991 massive posable figure from Hayu. Which, it was fucking massive, by the way. They pulled it out of the box and I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, that is the size of your head. And it was, in fact, the size of their head. So, that's what they got for their birthday. Which is really funny. Big ass dinosaur is a cool ass dinosaur. See, King Ghidorah is not a dinosaur. He's technically an alien dragon thing, from my understanding. But yes, big ass cool thing is big ass cool thing. I'm only correcting you because if I didn't, I feel like my brother would be very betrayed by me. So, like, that's what I've been told by my siblings told me about them at least. And that, like, one of them, that they all have heads. And I think one of them is more silly than the other. My knowledge of Godzilla isn't too big. I like Godzilla. I like Godzilla horror. I'm a fan of Shin Godzilla. I need to actually sit and watch the movie properly because I haven't actually had time to. But Godzilla is really cool. Unfortunately, my knowledge is just limited because I never got into it. I was the kid who got into Jurassic Park and Danganronpa for some fucking reason. Why did I torture myself with that? And I also got way more into Transformers when it came to big things fighting things. That is a subgenre in itself. Big things fighting other big things. Fuck, now I miss Transformers. I need to sit down and start rewatching Prime. I miss Transformers Prime. That one's not as good, but it's Transformers Prime, and I'll be damned if I didn't enjoy it as a kid. Godzilla vs. King Kong, what? Prime! Bolt, you said me color faster! I'm working on it. Okay, Godzilla vs. King Kong I've also not seen, but I also know that one's good. But it is big thing versus big thing. Also, yeah, Transformers Prime Glenn. That's for. Oh my god, can I? My stuff not doing that. Thank you. I love the designs from that one. The only design that I don't like, and even then it is a personal bias of me being autistic, is Soundwave, and that is because he looks nothing like regular Soundwave. But I think the design's still good. Like, it's not like, oh, I hate the design. It's like, this design is amazing. It's not Soundwave. Starscream, so good. I love how you said that immediately after I said that. Also, I think you might be having American accent, so I've never heard of Magma. Magma is just a, it's a site. So Magma is the site I'm using. So it's not like an American thing. It's like, this is an art site that I use to draw, and it's just an online site, so. I will say, I do like Shockwave's design in Prime. It's a very fun design. I'm autistic as fuck. Oh, never mind, this is, yeah. I'm just very autistic when it comes to Soundwave and Soundwave designs. And so it's like, this is an awesome design. Where's my blue boxy boy? And that's like, again, I think it's an amazing design, and it's entirely a me thing. That doesn't mean that the design is bad. It's just, personally, I'm autistic about it, and I don't like it. Again. I think the design is cool. But, like, I get really funny about designs. That's why I can't stand, like, the Bayverse, because I look at designs and go, Volt's poor hair. It'll return. What? Why did I draw a different line for that? I don't know. Yeah, so I don't like, Bayverse designs, because I'll sit there for, like, hours and go, it's just not accurate. To be fair, this is because I have the really bad autistic thing of, like, this is not accurate to specifically my favorite version of the source material, or this is not accurate to the general source material. How dare it? Though with Bayverse, I feel like I'm justified in not liking it, because it's fucking Bayverse. Okay, let me see how just... I'm so sad. Sorry, speaking of Transformers, I'm so sad we're not getting a second Transformers 1 movie. Because we were supposed to, and it turned out that sorry, not Sony, Paramount just said no. And that's so sad, because it's entirely their fault. We would be getting another one if they didn't fucking market it terribly! And Transformers 1 was so good. What? Yeah. No, the director talked about it online and said that's why we're not getting a second one. Because Paramount said, basically said that they wouldn't do another one. I know, it's fucking horrible, dude. I've been so fucking depressed about this for, like, months. It was so fucking good. Dude, the fucking designs were amazing. I loved fucking Megatrons. Or what, D16 Megatrons. Puke, interesting choice for the closing. It's the character's colors. It's the character's colors in the series that the character is based off of. Well, it's not really puke green, it's more like a... Puke green is much darker and grosser. But no, I love fucking Transformers, dude. I'm so sad we will never get anything more for Transformers 1. Because again, it's such a good design for Megatron D16. And honestly, I think Chris Evans or Scarlett Johansson, I was like, I heard it and I was like, oh no. They're getting famous. No, they were really good in the roles. I could genuinely believe that Chris Evans was Optimus Prime, like a younger version. Like Orion Pax. And honestly, Scarlett Johansson did really well as Alita 1. I don't usually like her roles. I don't... Yeah, they did great. Yeah, they did, like, really well. I don't like, Jessica Dominion. Rebirth, sorry. I don't like Dominion, but I don't like Rebirth. And I don't like her character in Rebirth because it's essentially just Scarlet Witch. Not Scarlet Witch. It's essentially just, Black Widow again. And that's my gripe with... That's my gripe with, a lot of movies that they have her in. They have her essentially play Black Widow over and over and over again. And I don't like it. I don't like when an actor gets typecasted because it means I don't get to see Meg's voice. Dude, D16. Chris Pratt. I fucking hate Chris Pratt. Don't get me fucking started. Seriously, this will end in a stream where I just shout about how much I hate Chris Pratt. It's my hatred for this man is so bad. I'm not kidding. He's a MAGA fucking cunt. Anyway, sorry. Before I do genuinely start running, I really, so yeah, like, usually I see her just in a role that's like, oh, okay, you're just playing the same character again. But no, she did really well as Alita 1, and I'd love to see her do more voice roles in general, because clearly she's good at it! Clearly she's good enough. Clearly she's good at voice acting. Clearly she can play a character that's not just, it's the female assassin slash hit bodyguard slash this thing that's just Scarlet Witch. That's just Black Widow again. My browser stopped working. That's so helpful, thanks. Thanks, Magma. But yeah, it's like, she did really well. Oh, it just kicked me from my own fucking canvas. That's nice. What, I'm claiming it. I swear to God, Magma, I'm gonna throw you for a while. I'm gonna practice drawing the Roblox face now. Okay. Right, but Magma! Let me have access to my fucking layers! Oh my god. Oh, my entire browser is just trying to kill itself right now. Thank you. Jesus Christ, I don't know why I did that. But yeah, I really like... I don't think it was the original voice actor for Soundwave, but it was darn fucking close. And I'm never gonna complain with Soundwave. Especially if it sounds similar or it's just the original VA. Because I love his voice. He does a really good job. So I'm sad that we won't get to see that again. Shockwave's voice was really good as well. See, this is me being autistic again. One of my other issues with Shockwave and a lot of Transformers media is they don't have him have his stupid fucking voice like he has in G1. His G1 voice is this fucking like almost English-esque evil scientist, but he's also a fucking wimp. He's mildly pathetic, but I'm also scared of him because it's fucking Shockwave. But he's also pathetic in G1 in a way. Like, he just has this pathetic sounding voice. Still scared of him. But I love it so much, and for some reason a lot of them don't keep it up. I understand why. But it's why I liked Artfight quite a lot, because that was just Shockwave's voice again. But in a slightly different way. And I probably sound like I'm talking bullshit, but I really liked it. And TF1 had that same sort of pathetic, sort of not really, but kind of pathetic-y scientist voice that he had while still maintaining, yeah, it's fucking Shockwave. I like that, and I'm sad that I'm not gonna get to see that ever. I'm not gonna get to see that again, and I don't know if they're gonna keep doing that with Shockwave because it's a really fun way of doing his character. But yeah, like I feel the need to like put a disclaimer. I fucking love Transformers, and I love a lot of the versions of them. And regardless of my opinion on if I like a version of a character, it doesn't make them a bad character. For example, I'm not the biggest fan of TF animated Blur. I prefer G1 and comic Blur, but that doesn't mean TF animated Blur is shit. I just don't like it. I'm just not a big fan of him. But TF animated Blur, from what I've heard, is fucking amazing. I just haven't been a big fan of TF animated designs in general. Ig? Is that Ig at? Is it Ig at TF animated mention or TF animated Blur? Soundwave TF animated fucking sucks. I don't like Soundwave's design in that. It was weird. But I just don't like TF animated designs in general. They're not my thing, I've just never liked how they're designed. It's some of them are okay. I like Shockwaves. I like that they gave him fucking little bug horns. That was really cool. But because it was by the Ben 10 style of animation, it just wasn't working for me. Every time I've tried to watch it, it's been like, eh. I've heard it's fucking amazing. But it just sucks because I just can't. I just can't do it. You can't make me sit through TF animated. I know there's nothing wrong with it. I know it has its fans. Shogo is cool. I like Blur, but most of it I was mad on. Yeah, that's fair. I've heard that a lot of it, story-wise, was going to get fixed with another season, and then they got cancelled, so they couldn't work on the next season. Because apparently there was some complaints that was like, I don't like Optimus that much, because I don't like the chin that they gave Sentinel Prime. Like, I'm sorry, why does Sentinel Prime have a massive chin? It just looks so odd. I don't know. I know there's like people who adore TF Prime. TF animated. The chin is so cool. It's so bad. It is. Again, I have nothing against TF animated. It's an important part of Transformers, and it brought Blur back into conscious knowledge again, which I'm never gonna complain about. Holy shit, my goat. But my problem is Transformers. My problem with Transformers as a whole is not the inconsistencies. It's not Hasbro. It's the Beachcomber is never in any other media. Okay, I am number one. Well, not number one because I don't have all the figures. I am one of Beachcomber's biggest fans. I fucking love that thing. He barely shows up in anything other than a couple of comics. And it is agony. I'm so glad they brought him back for, the current Transformers comic run that is, the really good Energon Universe one. Skybound. I need to finish Skybound. Or at least catch up on it. Because they gave Beachcomber such a fun character. They just made him so fun. They made him work, and I love him. And he's one of my favorites, and I'm a huge fan of him, and I get very passionate about him. Because so many people don't appreciate him. Like, he only shows up in G1. He's never shown up in any other media. Like, any other, like, the shows or movies, as far as I'm aware, anyway. And he's just like, why? He's a fun character. He works so well. As, like, one of the Autobots who just doesn't want to fight. He just loves Earth so much. And it's like, no. Fuck you, actually. Suffer! It just sucks. So I'm like, I want my boy. And then, like, when I talk to other Transformers fans online, it's like, Beachcomber is my favorite, and some people will go, who? And I'm like, what? Huh? Beachcomber. You know this guy? And they're like, oh, yeah, that guy. And I'm like, Beachcomber. I love him so much. It's like, I get so sad about him. It's a problem. I have him on a side table right now. I can see him from here. And he's amazing. I'm so sad. He also comes with a little parrot from his one special episode, which I'm glad they gave him a special, because he's such a fun character. I just wish that he'd show him more media. And that they would have him come back. I also miss Ironhide. I feel like Ironhide, at least, again, I feel like sometimes Ironhide also does not get appreciated as much. But, like, Ironhide definitely has more stuff than Beachcomber does. I don't like him in sorry. Speaking of Ironhide, I don't like him in live action. Which is another thing. I've not seen him in, like, anything else, at least from memory, of every single, like, Transformers thing that I've seen. He has not shown up since G1 and the live action Bayverse movies. I have not seen him in anything else, and it drives me insane. Because he's, like, he's an important, integral character. Where the fuck did he go? What did you do with him? I love being a Transformer fan. I also hate being a Transformer fan and having a character that's, like, not Optimus Prime. I love Transformers, though. I'm just complaining for the sake of complaining, because it's like, I miss a lot of these characters. I'm sad that a lot of stuff is it. I'm sad that we're never gonna get to see Ironhide or Jazz in TF1. Because we saw a hint of Jazz, and I love Jazz. Jazz is another of my favorites. Jazz gets a lot of stuff, and I'm happy he gets a lot of stuff, because Jazz deserves it. But, like, I'm so sad because of, we never got to see them properly in TF1, and I'm sad. Because Paramount suck. I also miss Grimlock, but it's Grimlock. Grimlock's popular because he's a dinosaur. fuck, and now I'm just sad about Earthspark again, because Earthspark had so much potential, and then it was just like, they just fucked it. They fucked it so hard. Megatron in Earthspark was so cool. I have other opinions that I can't say on stream, but he was really cool, and I'm so sad that a Autobot Megatron will never happen again, because they wasted it on this show, and then fucked the show up, so now we're never gonna get it. And now I'm stuck in hell, because it was so fun! I'm also sad because they had an idea for, they clearly wanted to do something with Starscream, and have him redeem himself in some way, and have him, like, because Megatron is, it's implied in Earthspark, which is not supposed to be a continuation of G1, that, like, Megatron is a little, maybe just a small bit physically abusive to Starscream. I haven't watched all the Transformers shows, I can't really form an opinion, that's fair, I'm just yapping about it, so it's okay. Fake fan? No, I mean, you, arguably, you're a fake fan if you haven't read every single comic and watched everything, and I haven't, so every Transformer fan is a fake fan. I mean, you can just like Transformers, you don't have to, like, I don't know. I feel like people who are like, oh, you have to watch every single piece, like, no. You don't have to watch every single piece of a thing to be a fan of it. You can just like it, and be a casual fan, or you can like it and be working into looking at other media. I would call myself a Berserk fan. I haven't been able to finish Berserk because it's a trigger that very much affects me. So I have to do it in stages where I'm in a good mindset to sit down and read it. And I'm scared to keep going. I'm scared to keep going now. Because I've gotten to a part, and it's like, everything seems happy. I don't want anything to go wrong. I'm so scared. I'm so fucking scared. I'm loving what I've read of Berserk so far. I want to get into Berserk, but the fans piss me off. Dude, my ex was a Berserk fan and he pissed me off, and I'm reading it out of spite. I promise you, the thing is that most Berserk fans don't read the fucking thing. They don't read the manga. They just know the bits and the funny things. So at some point, I could try and help you get into it if you wanted. Check Discord. Okay, sorry, I'm in the middle of color. That looks pretty good. That's a pretty good